Hi, my name is Shelley Edo, and I am a career consultant. I'm going to talk today about experience and education and what should be first on a resume and what should not be, and why, and when it's okay to switch them. When you're when you, and I have a little bit of a cough, pardon me. When you have a little bit of experience, such as one or two or three jobs under your belt, that should always be first. There's only one exception to that, but I'll get into that in a second. When you have no experience, no jobs whatsoever, no volunteer, nothing under your belt, you are just starting out, or you've been in school. So when you when you have that, ex- um, education can go first because that's your top priority. If you're finished with your education, that can be first if you've had no experience whatsoever, with the one exception. So, first, biggest point here, if you have experience, put that first. If you have only education, put that first. Now we're going to get into the exceptions. If you just graduated and you're looking for your grown-up job, that career job, and you just got like a master's, and we're talking like higher degree, master's or doctorate, and your previous jobs are like retail, then yes, education can go first, even though you have experience. Because you want to highlight the first thing a recruiter sees is what it's going to stick with in their brain. So you need to show what is the most important to you, and that would be the education that you just completed, the master's or the doctorate. Bachelor's, not so much. I apologize for my cough. Unfortunately, every time I start a video, I start coughing. I just got over COVID. So, if your education is the most important and the biggest priority, you just finished it, you're starting out your new job, that's when education can go above experience. And the most important thing that you can do also in that education is add a bullet point or two under it. Who said you couldn't? Whatever you want to highlight the most from your educational experience, you can totally put underneath it. Like, let's say you learned a specific language to fluency, or you have a very, very clear niche that you really want to get a job in from, and you've got the education, but there's one point that you really want to do. Put that as a bullet point underneath your education. Whoever says that you can't do that has no idea what they're talking about. You get to choose. You get to choose what you highlight. Your resume is a story of your past, present, and future. Your present from the previous video, or your future from the previous video that I just did that was mentioning about the objective statement. Your present, meaning now, meaning what you've just completed or what you're doing now. And side point, your job should always be listed from now, and then lower down should be past jobs, never the opposite. Never the opposite. If you do it the opposite way, you date yourself and you make yourself look younger than you are. And what is first on a resume is what is going to stick in a recruiter's head. So, hopefully, this helps you determine what you should have on your resume and in what style. And if you need other help with your resume or don't think your resume is all that good and you really want to make it the best that it can be, then you can reach out to me, and I'll see if I can help you make a better resume with the skills that you already have and tie it to something that can really get you that best grown-up job or a higher salary job.